Okay, to present the award, the third award is Suha Hamid. If you could come up, please.
Can you hear me? Wonderful. Well, I am so delighted to be here to present the award to my very, very good friend, Sonal. I'm truly honored. So, Sonal and I crossed paths more than 10 years ago. I was working at Bristol Myers Squibb and Sonal at Pfizer. The moment I met Sonal, I knew that she was really, really special. We just connected so well. And she was so special, not just because she was brilliant at what she was as a medical professional, but she is one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. We were a team of about 20 people launching a brand in cardiology. And there was not a single person on that team who did not love Sonal deeply and loved working with her. But Sonal's legacy, if you fast forward the last 10 years, has been what she accomplished at Pfizer. Sonal built a whole department around rare disease. For those of you who don't know what rare disease is, basically diseases that occur in a few thousand patients. And it's often neglected. Companies don't spend a lot of money on it because they may perceive it as not profitable. But Sonal built a whole department of 200 people to launch breakthrough medicines in rare disease. She brought medicines to patients with hemophilia, rare cardiac disease, sickle cell anemia. She truly is responsible for helping tens of thousands of patients with these fatal diseases live better and even live longer. Not many people can say that they've had such an impact on other people's lives. But Sonal is more than a successful business person in the field of medicine. She is a great mother to two kids, Nico and Isabella. Isabella is 15 and Nico is 13. And they absolutely adore her and worship her. And I know that because every time I have dinner with Sonal, the texts are beeping from her kids. And she's also, on a personal note, she's a great friend to me. A few weeks ago, we celebrated a milestone birthday for Sonal. It was her 25th birthday. And it was organized by her two kids, by Isabel and Nico. And it was actually held in Roosevelt Island. It was actually my first time coming to Roosevelt Island on the rooftop of her building. And as I was mingling with guests and asking the customary, where do you live? I was really astonished to hear where people came from. I of course got the people, I live in New Jersey, New York, Upper East Side, Upper West Side. But what I heard, oh, I flew in from Germany for this party. I flew in from Spain for this party. I came in for Chicago for the day. And that is so compelling. It tells you what kind of person Sonal is. People from all over the world came to celebrate Sonal for this special moment. And that tells you the impact she's had on people's lives. I will end this with a personal on what Sonal means to me. For me personally, she's been a special friend. I launched a business last year in pharma sector, and Sonal has been with me every step of the way. She's reviewed my pitch decks. She's served as my advisor. She's my therapist. And she's been with me every step of the way. I've been very fortunate. I've been successful. And I owe it to Sonal for her support and her guidance in the past 2 years. I owe my success to Sonal's generous spirit. She truly, truly, from the bottom of her heart, desires to help people and uplift people. So, Sonal, you're not just a friend, but you're the sister I've never had. Here's to you and the next chapter in your life.
Sonal, if you can join us on the stage, please. And now a few words, please.
Thank you very much. Suha, beautiful words from the bottom of my heart. And thank you all for being here tonight and for the recognition from the sponsors. I'm very humbled to be here. And, you know, when I get asked, why would you live on Roosevelt Island, I just change the conversation because I think we're so crowded. I don't want more people on the tram. But, you know, I love this island. It's, you know, an island where you can go to a church and it's not a church. It doesn't matter if you could drink at this church, but there is another church where you can actually walk in and it doesn't matter what faith you are. It accepts every faith. Where else would you find a place where it doesn't matter what religion, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can walk into any sector of the island. I want to connect the dots because my two kids are here with me. They obviously were born in a hospital, but they came to Roosevelt Island, so they have been, this is the only neighborhood they really know. And my daughter decided to start a business of her own and started to create a little trinkets when she was a bit younger and started to sell them at the farmer's market. And Susan Brown was her first customer at the table. Why? Because she walked there and said, what are you selling? What's this for? And Isabella said, well, I'm also donating 10% of the proceeds to the American Heart Association, which is, I have members here. I'm part of their board. I have the president here as well. Thank you, Meg, for being here. But the dots are being connected in it's never, I always say it is never just coincidence. It is meant to be. And to have Susan Brown getting this award and Isabella telling me, oh my God, she was my first customer. It's just beautiful. So look at the age groups, look how we're connected, and there's so much more to do on this island. I am actually studying a fellowship that I'm hoping to complete next year in integrative healthcare and Ayurveda, and I want to bring that to the community here because there's so much to do in terms of, thank you, eating healthy and activating your inner intelligence to live the life that we deserve. And we are actually on the island where we can do it. We just need everything else, and we have the power to do it together. So thank you, everyone.